want to talk about Mrs. S because she has so many secrets all the time. Like I feel like there are so many layers, and you never know what's happening. Can you talk about what we'll see from her in the upcoming season?
Well, I think you see her. I think you see her continue to sort of fight the battle in terms of her family in trying to protect them. Initially in season one, what we really saw her primary desire was to make a safe world for Kira. She had sort of given up on Sarah a little bit because she'd sort of flaked off and had abdicated responsibility for her young daughter. So season two was all about they had found that relationship again and they were fighting the war together. And then, of course, at the end of that, I make a decision that will disrupt that relationship. So I think season three sees me try to find that position of trust again between us, and I think her relationship with Felix changes quite a lot as well. I think we see Felix as Mrs. S has to realize that they're grown-ups now that she's dealing with, that her children are actually young adults in their own right, and she needs to realize and respect that. So I think that's what we start to see about her recognition of her family.
One thing is can't be the same again as they were before all the clone craziness. And Felix gets pulled into everything. Does he get some of his kind of own like safe space this season?
I don't know if safe space is the right word. He gets to. Felix has a whole new dynamic to explore with Cosima. It's been a lot of. I think season 2 we really enjoyed he and Allison, and season 1 they were a lot of fun. But I think it was kind of a new discovery to go and play with Cosima this season, not in a scientific capacity, but what I love about their relationship is Cosima's, not to reduce them to their sexuality at all, but they do have that in common. Outside of the sisters, outside of anything going on, they have this thing in common that separates them from the others, and there's a kind of a neat camaraderie between them, and there's no disparity. Cosima doesn't need anything from Felix. He's not her support system like he is with Sarah. He's not her crisis counselor like he is with Allison. He gets to be his own person. So it just revealed this whole other side to him, which was more grown up and more
like
intimate.
Proper friends.
Yeah, like a proper friend.
Yeah, because you're right. Allison and Sarah, they love him, but they both need something from him.
Exactly.
And tell me a little. We have Project Castor coming up, and all those clones in the previews, they look crazy and scary. What can you say about your characters' interactions with them in season 3?
Well, it was an unbelievable shock to discover that they existed. It's another front that we have to wage war on or protect our family from. And in the very first episode, I get attacked and beaten very badly by them. And we see that in the trailer, so I'm not spoiling. So from the off, it's going to be just another fight we have to take on. Our world is chaotic and dramatic and as much as it can be full of love and tenderness when we can, but it's also exhausting. They never get to a place where they're not putting out fires.
They're always running. Running from something, always fighting.
It's hard. Yeah. It's
you
hard
always
to pretend to be us.
It is. We're exhausted by the end of it.
Well, I'm curious from the audience side. Like, I forget that one actress plays all those clones. Is that something you guys experience when you work with her? Do you forget that this is actually one person playing so many people?
Oh yeah, I do. I do sometimes. Sometimes it's more. I'm aware consciously. Of course, it's her, but you spend so much time with this character. Sometimes it's not that I forget it's Tat. Sometimes I'll say, God, it's been great having Sarah, and I wonder what Allison's doing right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I remember she doesn't exist.
Yeah.
They're very real. They're all very real.
That's exactly what it is. We really relate to the characters so much. We go, oh yeah, I get to be with Helena today, or it's somebody that we're not always with. It's exciting. Yeah.